Hey there, welcome to the Genius Playground. It's Ann Rose Hart. Today we are talking about the power of no. Nada, no, no, no. Say it with me. No, no, saying no. The importance of saying no and setting boundaries. So I was just in a conversation with a woman who'd had a request from her boss to relocate, and she said no, that wasn't acceptable to her. And within a short period of time, she began having panic attacks. And whether or not this was directly related or not, I wanted to just acknowledge the power and the collective magnitude of that act of saying no and setting a boundary. Because what I was picking up for her is what I pick up often for many women. And this is the collective and generational and ancestral patterns around saying no and feeling safe to say no. And so in this case, we were talking about how to source her own safety, to soothe the intelligence of her nervous system into feeling safe, and alleviating some of the intense energy of the panic attack. But what was really important here is that something like seated meditation isn't necessarily helpful. I know for me that hasn't been the most fruitful path when dealing with intense energies. I know for myself, I've needed practices that help me get into my body and not just into meditative awareness or sitting. So what I wanted to do today is offer you an embodied practice to create safety in your nervous system around setting boundaries and saying no, because it's not just your voice and it's not just your boundaries. There's a quality in your whole body where you're probably being invited to feel stronger in your no, to feel safer in your no. It just letting your whole being know it's okay to say no. How many times do we not, or have we not in our lives? We've learned, most of us, to have been conditioned to go along with it, to be people pleasing, to just be adaptable and fluid. And the power in having a clear no is a game changer. So knowing your no, taking a stand for your no, means literally taking a stand. So I'll invite you to take a few stands like you're a sumo wrestler. Ha, ha, ha. Like take a stand for your no and feel that in your hips, okay? Your hips are where the center of your feminine power live in your body. Your creative core is in your pelvis. So we're going to begin doing some big hip circles, big rotations in one direction of your hips. Now, this is not just a little dance move or a little exercise. This is you imagining that you are creating space for your entire being with the circle that you're tracing with your hips. So if you don't move, this is how much space you have for your life. You're going to carve out more space. Move those hips, okay? We've got the big circle, creating more space for what's your yes, because you've created space in the field of your life every time you say no, no, no. Bring those hip circles. You're creating space for you, okay? Now, keep going with the hip circles. We're going to change direction. Create space for yourself. Feel how good it feels to move your body. Get into your hips, your fluidity, your flexibility. And now we're going to add my favorite tool, intentional laughter, not because it's funny. There may be nothing funny about what's happening in your experience, where you're being required or asked or invited to set fierce boundaries. It's usually not funny at all. You have to take a stand for yourself. But the key here is maintaining responsibility for your energy field. And this is responsibility for your emotion. Now, there's nothing funny. We're going to go to the other end of the spectrum and ha, 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 ha. We're laughing. No, it's not funny. But this is you using breath, ha, 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 ha. Smile, shifting the biochemistry of your body, ha, 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 ha. And this is you reclaiming your power over your sphere of your life, okay? So we're gonna laugh, just as a reclamation of your power. And we're gonna do hip circles, okay? So hands on your hips, create space for what's important to you. Here we go. All right, how do you feel? What are you noticing? There's a way in which it may feel uncomfortable or awkward because you're laughing in your living room for no reason, right? But this is you taking a stand for your own quality of your experience, for your boundaries, for your voice, for your breath, for your life. And there is no more powerful way than you reclaiming your power at the level of your nervous system, your emotions, and your hips are going to guide the way. So this can be your tool anytime you're going into a difficult situation, a challenging conversation. Probably not always in the conversation. You might want to do it privately before you go in the room. But this is your way of inhabiting your power. And just remember, you taking a fierce stand for what's important to you is bigger than just you. You are taking a fierce stand for anybody who's ever struggled with having a boundary of saying no. This is bigger than you. So stake that claim, inhabit your power, inhabit your authority in your body. Ha, 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 ha. Let this be your moving meditation, your connection in with something that's bigger than you, and know that you are fully supported by all of life in your no. Have fun. Hope to hear how it goes for you. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.